Welcome back to Postcards Between Pages, where every city is a story and every story is a journey. Today we're wandering into a place where myth and memory blur, where philosophy was born and where literature carved its earliest shapes into the world. This is Athens, Greece. Athens has been a literary capital for more than 2,500 years. As Acropolis, Greece notes, it's a city where Socrates questioned, Pericles dreamed, and poets captured the soul of Greece in ink. This is the birthplace of Western drama and philosophy, a city where the spoken word mattered so deeply that entire crowds gathered to hear ideas debated. Homer's epics, though not written in Athens, shaped the city's cultural identity. Sophocles and Euripides premiered their tragedies here, exploring fate, justice, and the will of gods. Plato and Aristotle transformed storytelling into philosophy, turning narrative into inquiry. Athens wasn't just a city of writers, it was a city of listeners, a city where stories were a civic duty. Let's take a literary walking tour through the iconic landmarks of Athens. The Theater of Dionysus was the world's first theater. This is where Greek tragedy was born, where audiences watched Oedipus confront fate and Antigone defy kings. Standing here, you can almost hear the chorus of rising. The Acropolis is more than a monument. It's a symbol of Athena's wisdom. Writers from ancient historians to modern travel authors describe it as a story carved in marble. The National Library of Greece, which is now housed in the Stavros Niarchos Foundation Cultural Center, is a modern temple of knowledge that bridges ancient scholarship with contemporary research. And from Lamoni Bookstore in Thesio to Politia, one of the largest bookstores in the Balkans, Athens' literary culture is alive and thriving. Each stop is a reminder that Athens is not a museum, it's a living library. Greek mythology is one of the most enduring storytelling engines in human history. As Greek Reporter notes, these myths continue to provide a shared language of heroes, gods, and universal themes for modern writers and artists. Today's literary landscape is full of mythic retellings, such as Madeline Miller's Circe and the Song of Achilles, Jennifer Saint's Ariadne, and Pat Barker's The Silence of the Girls. These works reimagine ancient stories through feminist, queer, and post-colonial lenses, a trend highlighted in mythology worldwide, which emphasizes how Greek myths still shape themes, archetypes, and adaptations in contemporary literature. Why do these stories endure? Because they ask the questions we still ask. What is destiny? What is justice? What does it mean to be human in the face of forces larger than ourselves? Athens continues to inspire contemporary writers, and as Acropolis, Greece notes, Athens remains a place where every ruin tells a tale, every cobblestone holds a secret, and modern authors are still uncovering them. Athens is a manuscript written, erased, and rewritten across centuries. Ancient temples stand beside street art, philosophical dialogues echo through bustling cafés, and myths live alongside modernity. This is a city that invites you to read it, slowly, curiously, and reverently. If I were to send you a postcard from Athens, it would read something like this. Dear traveler, today I walked through a city where stories breathe. I stood in the world's first theater where tragedy was born. I wandered the streets where philosophers once argued about the soul. I watched myths shimmers in the heat rising off of the marble ruins. Athens is a reminder that stories won't stay on the page. They live in the stones beneath our feet. Wish you were here to wander with me.